Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Play Slay the Spire. I'm supposed to be on vacation, but the airplane doesn't leave for like 8 hours. So it's a day off, and I got nothing to do. So I was like, what do I want to do? I want to play Slay the Spire. You'll notice, when I go to the daily climb, this is why I'm not joking with you. I got nothing to do right now. I'm all packed up and ready to go. I'm standing here outside your door. I'd hate to wake you up to slay the spire. Diverse, time dilation, hoarder. How did you get 1,000 already in 4 minutes? I think there's something like if you start the daily on like 5 seconds before the daily rolls over, your score rolls over to the next, something along these lines. Anyway, I'm excited to be playing here. I also will absolutely 1,000,000,000,000% take Mind Blast if I see it, because I'm on vacation. And Vacation Ryan is a menace to society. You cannot stop me. You've been nerfed. Why do you only have 9 HP now? My cat, I know you are sad because I am leaving. That's fine. I will return. We got the usual cat sitter. He will feed you and play with you and send us photos. You're gonna be okay. What do we like here? Remember, whatever you add, you get 3 of them. I choose in that context to add nothing. Although, I will say, an upgraded Tempest, not upgraded, sorry, but a triplicated Tempest could be pretty decent. I will hit one of you, but only for 7. Sure, I'll take you down to 9 HP, which might put you in killable range, but I doubt it. So again, I've been working on a, this will kill you for certain. But we will also take damage in the process. Actually, we probably won't, because I will drink this potion. 8 damage, you're dead. Ball Lightning is very tempting, but I think we need more defense. And the whole reason, and you know this already if you've been watching, but the whole reason I've been taking these, like, mostly enemy paths on the first floor is because the enemy paths, I feel, are very, very smart. We should obviously, with time dilation, start working this out in a different order. But we want to add cards to our deck when we start with the default deck, because the default deck is trash. More or less. I don't want to, you know, necessarily 1 damage. I don't want to make it seem like it's unwinnable. Because certainly, you know, the first floor, you should survive either way most of the time, but let me think about this for a second. I mean, Dash is pretty good, but normally I would say I don't have the energy, but I think I do because of our conserved batteries, which I think is a great card in almost every archetype. So we want to put up 12 block if possible. Genius. Look at that. Kill an enemy. Take no damage, roll over some energy for the next floor. And now they do what they told you. Let's see, you got 21, you got 19. I'm looking, and I can definitely kill you. Yeah, I think our deck is very good now. I would be cautious about adding new cards to it, because the balance that we have right now seems very strong. We're oftentimes getting enough energy to play our dashes easily. That's a great start. Yeah, I don't think you necessarily want to add any of those to the deck just yet. It's working. It's not, wonder if I could play 2 cards and get, I doubt it, but I can definitely get through this taking 1 damage very easily. And I think taking 1 damage to make this guy super killable next turn is just fine. But, yeah, the archetype right now is very simple. The archetype is good things. We should have played the other. It didn't matter too much, but I really am trying to make strictly good plays with time dilation, so forgive me. And smile for me. I don't know, I fly enough that I don't need to sing Leaving on a Jet Plane. It's a little bit, you know. We still want to play this. Get rid of this. It only allows us to sneak through 1 damage, but at least we're sneaking something through, you know? The problem with this deck, as I see it right now, is a lack of damage. But apart from that, we're also so strong defensively that a lack of damage is not that big of a deal. Even here, This guy's been buffed to high heaven. We still take no damage. We roll over a bunch of energy next turn. And this is the turn where you start to eat it pretty hard. That was totally fine as far as I'm concerned. So I do like Ball Lightning, and I think the extra burst of damage from Ball Lightning is appropriate. None of these cards are high-quality upgrade choices, in my opinion. Dash getting a little bit better. Probably go for that. I mean, the thing is, a 1 energy charge battery, when it gives you 2 block and energy in return, that's really, really good. I love the fact, like this turn, oh, it's 11 damage, so let's hit something for 11 then. I love Dash. It's not something you'd think of as a crowd control card, but it kinda is. And the reason I say that is because it's only gonna do 9 damage. Would I rather do 9 damage or 5 damage twice? Definitely 5 damage twice, as long as we're taking none. It is crowd control, because it basically says to 2 enemies, at least at this early stage, hey, back off. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. 6 damage. We'll do it like that and like that. It basically says, I'm going to do what I'm going to do. You can hit me in the face if you want. It's not going to do any damage. And then you're slowly just, you know, weaning them out. 3 energy. The way I see it would be something like this. And then this. Might as well do it like that. I love it. We're taking note. We should have hit the other one. It didn't. It matters so little. I'm not going to sweat it, but you get the idea. Nothing here strikes my fancy. I really like the deck we've got going on. Life's good so far. Oh, this is a big play. We shouldn't have done that. We should have struck before we dashed, but conserve battery rolling over an energy is still pretty good. And this guy's in for a world of hurt now. We need to do 1 damage to him, which we cannot do. But what we can do is take none easily, and you are dead. Not as easy as yesterday's daily so far, but still very good. I don't think we need any of these. Certainly not Barrage, which is useless right now. Ancient Tea Set is very good. From my estimation, it seems unlikely we will have the opportunity to visit a shop on this floor, which is bad because I would love Mind Blast. However, life goes on. I see 2 options here, and the option I'm going to take is this one, which we should have done in inverted order, but whatever. We take no damage, we do a lot of damage, we channel a lightning orb, Ball Lightning gets better in the future. That's our play if we have no conserved batteries in hand. Here, you're more likely to live. We'll play 2 defends. Unfortunately, we will be hit for 4. That is not really the kind of thing to start crying about so far. And we've got a very reasoned deck. It's a lot easier to keep your deck going this way. We'll do it like this. And just add good things to it than it is to pull back when you've accidentally added too much, especially on a Hoarder daily. Now, I don't think a Hoarder daily is necessarily difficult. What I do think is that if you add a lot of garbage, the good cards get diluted, and you're like, oh my god, he's finally getting it. We'll see. Neutralize will kill you. So I think we defend, Ball Lightning, neutralize. You lived. Kind of surprising. I really thought it would get to 4. Oh well. Oh, they didn't get time dilation, of course. I actually think that there is not a whole heck of a lot of reason to take bullet time, but let me think about it, okay? There is, to some extent, a why wouldn't you? And the reason is because the draw, like, it takes up a card itself. And we're oftentimes able to play all of our cards anyway. But I think I'm outthinking it. I think 3 bullet times is going to be just fine. It's going to suck when we draw 2 of them on the same turn. Leg sweep is also awesome, of course. But I think that probably is the best option for us. And really, a lot of my reasoning, I think we want to do like this, and then I would rather strike than charge battery, because I think that if we didn't draw a bullet time, we're fairly likely to draw one here. And we did, but, you know, I'm wary of suggesting that that was like a guarantee. Either way, one of you is going to do damage to me, right? So I can't kill you anyway. I can definitely kill you. I'll take one, and that's fine. But yeah, I think the bullet times, especially if you get a charge battery from playing the bullet time, you're going to be happy. Now, a headbutt to bring back a bullet time, is that worth adding 3 of those to the deck? I would say probably. Headbutt is a very good card. Remove a card from your deck, lose 7 HP, or gain gold. I'm going to gain the gold for now. Removing a card doesn't seem that useful when there's so many cards. You know, it's not going to remove as much as I might be concerned about. So you bullet time, and then you play charge battery. Probably, I guess you would start with a ball lightning, dash, dash. You would headbutt. You'd probably bring back a bullet time, but I'm also thinking we might just be able to kill him. Like, what if we headbutt and we bring back a ball lightning? That's 15 damage by itself, so he's probably dead on, like, turn 1? Turn 2, I should say. Yeah, that's extremely great. Duvu Doll, sure. Leap is good, but I don't think it's good enough. Actually, I don't think any of these are necessarily good enough. Carnage is top end, which is nice, but we can start hitting question marks as far as I'm concerned. You know what? No, it adds 3 curses. And we can't remove cards of merchants. Hit me for 17. I'm unafraid. Headbutt is just more damage. I mean, these still, they don't get that much better. These are cards that are good without an upgrade. So we're being a little... All I'm going to say is it's a scary option to not have healed, but we're probably going to be totally fine. We have 6 energy, so what would we play? Probably charge, defend, dash, headbutt, strike. Charge, defend, dash. We'll strike first, and then headbutt. And what would we bring back? I actually think that bringing back charge battery probably gives us the best chance of getting a perfect. And then, bullet time, charge battery. He's hitting us for 9, is the thing. I actually, if you want a perfect, you don't hit him with anything here, unfortunately. Yeah, there's not much I can do about that, unfortunately, so... It still rolls over in energy, which is really nice. We will charge. Defend. We have to dash. It's the only way we make it. And a neutralize still keeps us going strong. Okay, just fine. And we have more energy next turn as well. This is why I like this deck. It seems to be really getting the job done so far. Do we need decks? 10, 5, 10? We shouldn't. And we're going to hit him decently hard as well. So I don't see any reason why this wouldn't be like something that we could continue rolling with here. He is probably going to roll over next turn, which is basically what we want. We need to do 10 damage, which is highly simple. And we'll do so like this. Headbutt. Bring back a charge batter. It's just a better block. It's a strictly better defend, really. I like this deck a lot right now. Well, bullet time. Yeah, 17. I can definitely headbutt. What do you bring back with headbutt? Probably bullet time, honestly. It does take up a card slot, but it allows you to play everything else anyway. Hit you with a charge, hit you with one of those. 22, we can do it, absolutely. This is what I mean. This deck is consistent. Our good cards don't exhaust themselves. All of a sudden, I'm like, ah, crap. We're definitely going to take damage on this one. Unless the only thing we could do is do 50 damage. We have to try. We shouldn't get there. We won't get there. But we actually got really close. Did we play a charge this turn? We did not. So let's get a bullet time instead then. Oh, the lightning did it. The lightning did it. Okay, so we're a genius. Never mind. 15. Definitely I'd do that. Do that. Okay. It would be nice to kill you, but we need blocks to do it. Do we still have blocks? Yes. Yes, we do. But am I able to... Yeah, that's a good question. You have to survive her. You might as well take out this one. I gotta kill you in 2 hits. We will do so. Alternatively, we just end turn. Okay, so we perfected it. A little bit touchy, but not bad. Remember, you're adding 3 of these cards. Kind of the opinion you might add 0, but bias cognition is okay. No, it's not. Because we have long fights. I really think you play nothing. 1,000 cuts, there is a temptation to it. I think it's a little bit too expensive, but you know, you might be able to... I'm going to give it a try at least. And then, I mean, transforming and upgrading is pretty good. It's interesting at least, but we could get rid of our defense that way. But I took Black Star. You know, it's kind of the agnostic choice. And this time, I want to hit that shop. 100%. Great first floor, by the way. Really happy with things. And this is what we were hoping for, is, you know, the ability to get 1,000 cuts out there for free. You play your defense first. Your trash strikes come after that. I think you almost always are going to bring back bullet time. The only thing I will say is it'd be nice to get more draw in the deck. We are going to take a little damage unless he dies, which he probably won't. He's going to be off by 1. No, he's going to die to lightning thanks to 1,001 or 1,000 cuts. That's great. It would be nice to get more draw in the deck. Piercing Wail's pretty great, and it exhausts itself. Wait, let's focus for a second. What do we like? I mean, Shuriken is insanely good. On top of that, I do think Aggregate... I don't know, I almost kind of like Vulnerable and more charge batteries, honestly. Quick Slash is close. It is. I feel pretty happy with what we've done here. No, thank you. One day I'll do it, but not today. We only have, like, you know, a couple of attack. Well, we only have 1 attack. So it's a very bad first turn, but it rolls over some energy and purges one of his debuffs. That's it. I think you start with Snecko Oil. It's a pretty good turn for it. Then you would Bullet Time. Man, I wish we had some blocks. Sneezing. That's how I announce my sneezes now. I just say sneezing. I don't like taking 10 damage, but I don't think that's because of our shop that happened. You're doing 20. Even that's not that bad. I just wish I could play more than 2 cards. Actually, I am going to take 8 damage as a result of this. No, I'm going to take 6 damage as a result of this. We may wish to rest. We'll see. That'll work. Nah. We'll see where we stand after this fight. This guy's no joke either. 21 damage, turn 1. Okay. Well, here's the thing. I would like to take 0. I would like to hit you in the process as well, though, and that's kind of complicated. So I think instead of doing, well, I mean, I could hit you for 10 and then take 1. That's not that bad. Or I could roll over even more energy, like so, and get 0 damage, but he's still going to be kind of a jerk on this turn. What would you do? Well, I definitely... Those two are, like, non-negotiable. Then it becomes, okay, we're going to take 6 damage for certain. I think you do it like that. We got some extra strength, but, you know, we are getting whittled a little bit. I would prefer to not be whittled wherever possible. We need an X card, like a skewer. You are going to be terrible this turn, and I love it. You are still going to hit me for 3, which is hilarious, but... I would be of the opinion that we probably would like to rest. I'm also starting to be of the opinion we may wish to add some dashes, and by dashes I mean attacks, into this deck. I don't know why my brain thought that dashes was the right word. They are an attack, technically. I'll justify a pommel. Yeah. I mean, I really do want to fight the elite. We should rest. Believe you me, I don't like to do it. Hopefully our HP is strong and we can just choose to, you know, fight the next elite. We did take Black Star. I think we'll pommel. We're looking for a bullet time. That's fine. Strike. Ball lightning. Headbutt. Bring back a ball lightning because it's so much damage. And I think, honestly, we're not going to shuffle probably, so we might as well just purge one of this guy's artifact abilities. You're going to die in one hit. It would be nice to get a bullet time 1001 cuts, which I'm just going to call the wrong name forever, apparently. We're only taking 10. This is only going to be a 10 damage situation. So, start with the block. Pommel this guy. That's not good. Ball lightning this guy. Alright, if you're going to force my hand, I will use a headbutt to kill that guy. I would rather have not done it, but it is what it is. We take 3 damage. Relatively meaningless. Obviously, we need to apply as many blocks as possible here. This guy is a real pain in the butt, huh? Piercing Wail is not really worth playing. Gotta do 24 damage. Well, you know what, buddy? You're making it hard for me. And not in the way that I would enjoy. Which is probably none of the ways, but either way. You know what? We gotta give this a shot with a Entropic Brew, I think. We got that other elite up there. Do we want to rest? I mean, I'd rather upgrade, even if we don't have truly incredible cards. 2 damage to all enemies is really good. 2 vulnerable to all enemies is really good. Draw 2 cards is really good. Let's start with something more likely to be played. We're more likely to play Pommel than anything else. What do you got for me? Pen Nib, it's okay. I'm starting to... There's a shadow of doubt that's been cast over the rest of this run, and that's fine. But we definitely are trying to get to where we want to go here. We're going to bullet time. No, we're going to charge first. Might as well. Then we're going to bullet time. I'm going to use... No, we have Headbutt, so let's bring Piercing Wail back. I like that more. So we'll use Piercing Wail. Let's start with Strike, Headbutt. We're going to bring back Piercing Wail. No, it exhausts, so why would you even play it? Good point. We'll bring back Bullet Time just in case, even though it does take up a slot. Still of the opinion that's probably the best option. Things change, though. Either way, you're definitely done. This guy's not going to hurt too much, so I think we start bringing back Charge Battery. We stop looking for the Wombo combo, and we're all ears about the way this is going. You're doing 10 damage. That's hilarious. Mostly because we are definitely still probably going to take a hit. No, we're just going to avoid it. We're bringing back damage because I think we got you next turn. I know we got you next turn. Claw almost works, but because it's hard to draw, I don't think it does. It is close, though. I will take the book. Zero question. Please be the Necronomicon. It's the Enchiridion. Also pretty great. It's going to make it tough to fight the elite, though. I do like Jack of all trades. And I think we'll leave it at that, so we have enough money to potentially pick up a Mind Blast. Here we go. We're going to try. You know why we're going to try? Because we have Entropic Brew, is basically what it comes down to. Don't really love this right now. Well, we should have, yeah, get that out there first. Okay. There's no point in taking these yet. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt quite a lot. I think we will probably try to dodge the elite because life is very scary right now. How much damage are you doing? 30. Uh-oh. Cat's doing something. I told? What did I tell you? The cat's doing something. Actually, you're only doing 18. So let's do it like this. Probably should have used a dex potion or a speed potion, but... Okay, you're doing 10. Make you vulnerable. Take your strength away. This is easy. Charge. Charge. Headbutt. Bring back defense, I think, is the smartest play, just to ensure that we're going to be good. We're not going to fight the elite, though, and effectively this does make Black Star like a poisoned relic. We should probably have not taken it. We should have taken something a little bit more, you know, guaranteed to be decent, but, you know, we went for broke. It didn't work out yet. I'm just mostly worried about survival. We don't have enough block yet. We got to draw. Piercing Whale will work gangbusters. Probably should play 1001 cuts earlier, but so be it. We're finally chunking through the armor. Okay. It's not our inability to block that's hurting us. So this really, right now, we're looking at just killing them as soon as possible. Now, if I'd also really like, so we have 3 energy. Let's pop this real quick. Madness. No, play bullet time first. Now, you don't need to play Madness yet. We can't draw, which is unfortunate. But we do have a decent amount of damage. We're going to get this. It's so good if it sits in our inventory, though. We're going to play Madness for time dilation purposes. When I say sits in the inventory, what I mean is, in the discard pile, we can use Headbutt to select it, and then anything that draws to draw it, if possible. We drew another Piercing Whale, which is exactly what we want to begin with. And we'll start working on you probably first. The way I see it, we like this, and then this. Mostly just for raw damage. If we make it through this just fine, it's the boss, and then after the boss, who knows, right? I'd really like to not play 1000 cuts yet. So I am okay losing 1 HP. That doesn't bother me. 1 HP for now might as well be 0. I'm not using a potion, let me put it that way, to defend it. Riddle with holes is actually very tempting. I think I'll add some of those. If we kill things faster, we got less to worry about. We have to rest. And this fight should still be pretty tough. Which is what the entire purpose of me not drinking any potion was for this exact scenario. Ghost in a Jar could be super useful. I think we should gain more decks immediately anyway. Hit you with that. This is irrelevant, but it is free and a card. What do we want to draw? Bullet time is not relevant. Charge battery for extra energy next turn. As far as I'm concerned, pay it forward, right? Keep this out of here. Don't play Survivor either, because you're going to do... Well, actually, you can play Survivor. Discard this. Go to town. Not an insanely good first turn, but we have 5 energy for our next turn as well. You can definitely afford to do these. Okay, so we should have 5 energy for our next turn. Also a pen nib potential. I do want to see if we draw bullet time. We didn't. That's okay. Next step, definitely hit you with one of those with pen nib. We gotta get... It's gotta be dash. Sure. We take 1. Oh well. Ruins are perfect. My self-confidence is at an all-time high. And by all-time high, I mean we may survive. Ugh. You know, he's not doing much. This is a good turn for 1,000 cuts to finally go out. Secret weapon. I was honestly going to look for a neutralize, but sure. Give me a ball lightning. I'll hit you with 2 of these. I wish we'd hit him a little harder, but that's alright. I think this turn, take an intangible. No, you gotta save it for his execute. You can hit him with a weakness potion. You know he's gonna purge the debuff anyway. I'd rather not use a riddle with holes while he is strong. Hello.
Hello. I see you working.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be like that? I'm like, yay, I can retire now. And then you're like, day 2.
I don't have anything else to do.
I know. You're working. That's what I'm saying. And when you're retired on the day 2, you're gonna be like,
we should have.
Go back to work.
We should have taken an earlier airplane.
No, I'm working. I'm working.
Yeah, but I did that work last night.
What are you talking about? I just taught David Japanese.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that last night.
Well, I couldn't do that today, so you're one step ahead of me. All right. One sec. I'm in the middle of this. It's a very intense battle.
Looks like it.
What do I want for the next turn? I think I would like... Well, we're going to have intangible, right? Probably. So let's take a dash. Just to mess with them. Okay. Or, oh, you can't draw. That's right. Yeah, so he's going to hit us for 66. We're going to take 3. Do we have to? We might be able to avoid even having to use it, but let's see. He's going to do 39. And we have 18 block. I mean, I don't see a real reason. Luckily, my math is extremely great, as you already know. This turn, we probably want to use our intangibles. Just make sure you don't accidentally end the turn without doing so, because I will never be forgiven. Hit you with this. A dash is 11 damage, or I could do 20. I would rather do 20, get a little closer to Pen Nib, hopefully kill this guy next turn, because if I don't, he's going to kill me. Oh, this'll do it. Let's go. Daily's getting a little tougher, though. What do we like here? I kind of like Core Surge, to be honest. We don't exhaust that much. Core Surge giving us artifacts. Saves us some potion slots. Yeah. Okay. Now we're good to go. Time Lord. We don't have a combo deck. I want to fight elites, but also I want to not die if possible. We haven't been at full HP for a long, long time. So I really actually love where we're at right now. We should draw first. Like, I think you might have gotten the wrong idea that this deck... we should have done this in, obviously, highly inverted order. You might have gotten the idea that this deck was kind of bad. I really disagree. I mean, I thought it was good. And then the second floor kind of took it out of us, but... Especially on turn 1, like, we're pretty happy with where we're at. You guys are doing way too much damage. That's unreasonable. You're doing 25 damage to me? I'm your friend. Why would you do that? I can live with that. What do we need? I mean, the obvious thing is it would be insanely nice. Where's my draw? Oh, that was last fight. Totally fair. It would be insanely nice if we could get some more relics. They don't even have to be good. I'll take some trash relics. I'm not picky. We need block. Let's start here. I think that's sensible. We're trying to get Core Surge to the point where it'll kill him. Play a defend, a headbutt, bring back a charge. Throw out a Core Surge. There's your kill. We are going to take 2 damage. My mathematical prowess has been proven fallible. I can hit you twice. Good enough. Okay, Bane, no thank you. I don't think I've seen or sniffed poison ever on this run. Evolve is a useless card. But, well, you know, let's not be too negative. It does give us time dilation. Bullet time. Wicked bullet time! We might get to 16 damage. We will... This will be, yeah, we will get the pen nib as well. 9 damage. You offend me, sir. This is the dream. I don't care if this guy hits us for 9. Who cares? 50% chance he was going to die there anyway. Here, you definitely would bullet time. You get 1,000 cuts first. Not a big deal, because this guy's dead to it anyway. We should have... Rookie mistake. Should have used the Swift Potion first. 12 damage. We're not going to get there. We got to do it like this. He doesn't get time dilation anyway because he spawned late. It's not good, but sure. And I'm disappointed very much so with the damage we took. We probably could have mitigated it entirely if we had just taken the Swift Potion before bullet time. It's just the kind of thing to keep in mind for the future is, hey, don't be an idiot, and you'll be happier. Because we might have to dodge the elite fight now. We'll see how things go. Oh, electrodynamics is incredible. For 0? Are you kidding me? So we're trying to get the pen nib. 6, 7, 8. We don't have more attacks. You hit him for 25? Yeah, you hit him for 25. I mean, it enables pen nib for the next turn. So you could always draw one of your other options. We didn't, unfortunately. Well, we have to charge battery. We can't take this much damage. I also think we should hit you with this and hope for another block, which we did not get. So we're going to take another 13 damage. This pretty much necessitates a rest. You don't need to or not need to play bullet time here. But we'll take another one anyway. More than even just necessitating a rest, you know, we're just kind of scared about the way this run looks now to begin with. I mean, we're about to take 25 damage. What comes next after this? Okay. Thankfully, a campfire, but we gotta really take it out on this guy. What do we want to draw next? Probably another riddle with holes will be enough to kill him. So I think you play Piercing Wail for time dilation, and it did give you 5 extra damage. That's the kind of damage you hope does not matter at all, but we'll see. Ideally, we do it this way. Now we have pen nib available for our next fight. No thank you, sir. Alright, we're dodging elites left, right, and center. You can be a problem sometimes. Don't think I've forgotten. Riddle with holes is insanely great here. I would very much like... I would like time dilation to keep working, but I don't want to waste our pen nib on pommel. So I'm going to get 2 time dilations going here, just because I think I'm pretty close to kill. I'm literally, I can just kill you. Okay, even better. Oh, absolutely. 3 backstabs. Now we're starting to cook. That's also free strength, by the way. Give me 2 colorless. I'm willing to take a slight risk. Good enough. Good enough. As far as I'm concerned, good enough. Pair. That's a heal. We're probably... Don't hate me. I'm dodging the elite. I have no choice. Heal, but get 3 curses. Or fight a boss, receive it. Yeah. Hey, we're going to take the rare relic. Yeah, absolutely. What do I like turn 1? I think I like 1,000 cuts. Pommel. See what you get. Okay. Charge. Although, yeah, Core Strike is probably better. We have extra energy next turn anyway. Backstab. 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 Alright. It's a start. He's doing a lot of damage. Vulnerability. We're possibly going to get to Pen Nib. He's doing no damage. We are not going to get to Pen Nib, by the way. But we're also going to take no damage, which is good, because we only drew one block. And we didn't play because it would have discarded an attack, but, you know, it would have been nasty. Just goes to show you how much easier the game becomes as you get deeper and deeper into it. Calipers. Rarely are we going to have too much block. Dude, self-repair almost makes me want to challenge the elite, but I'm glad we don't have to. Let's put it that way, because I think we'd probably end up being totally screwed. You're definitely dead. I don't really want to overkill you. I'd rather leave you at like a little HP, but that involves us not taking damage. So I think we have to do it like this. We take none. And then you... Sometimes you do double... You do 2 attacks. I hope I picked Mr. 2 Attack. This time Mr. 2 Attack was at the front. You have to die. I really don't want to waste the energy, but it's not really a waste if it works out. Alright. It's very conceivable we could kill both of you. It's a lot harder to kill both of you. How much damage do you do? 28 damage to all enemies? Where's my panache? We were 1 away. We were 1 card away from making it happen. Still pretty likely we dust you. You'd start with a pommel. I love the self-repair as well. There we go. I did play it. Yeah, thankfully I did. Cleave. It's not necessary. Mind Blast, please. I've done well on this run. Please, I showed you my run. Where is my Mind Blast? Way out in the water, see it swimming. I want 3 times double energy. Everything else, I mean... Give me a power potion for the boss fight. I mean, good instincts I don't think is bad. I think it's good enough to take. We might as well buy some healing then. It's not like we're doing anything else with our gold. And we're finally fighting an elite again. What a world. Panache. Ooh, a deep breath. Sure. Buffer. Don't mind if I do. What do we want to bring back? Probably deep breath. If I can save my potions for the boss, I would prefer to, which is what's happening right now. Well, what is happening? Why do I hear a robotic voice of my wife? Am I in Ex Machina right now? I'm closing the door. It's me and you against the world, Tomo. Okay, Jack of all trades. Jack of all trades. Let's use Apotheosis because it gives us double value, Jack of all trades. Smack you with that one, no questions asked. This isn't without even having Pen Nib, which is very surprising to me. I think you would Mind Blast, Headbutt. You bring back your Mind Blast for 0 on the next turn. You feel pretty darn good about the whole situation. Where's my self-repairs? Nothing yet, huh? Well, I think you would, probably start with a... That doesn't matter. You Mind Blast, Headbutt, bring back the Mind Blast yet again. Core Surge, Ball Lightning, Dash. I told you this deck was good. It just took a long time to get to the point where you were convinced. And where I was convinced, to be fair. I mean, that went very well. No self-repair, but hey, Matrushka. Never in 1,000 years is that going to be useful now, but I guess it's the thought that counts. Alrighty. 6 energy. That's enough to play everything. So we should play everything, in my opinion. Get the exploders out of town. Very strong first turn. Panache is very good at fighting these guys. There you go. I mean, well, yeah, just wipe you. Easy. Would have liked to self-repair, but not too picky. We'll rest. I think we did very well on today's daily, and I'm excited. Killed some time before the flight. I don't know if I want to double our energy over and over. Let's take this. That's good enough, but I'd prefer to have some block on this turn to make it count. Shockwave. Sure. I mean, I think it's worth playing. And we'll throw this out there anyway. 15 damage. The problem is we're guaranteed to take damage. So this is really like getting a 5 energy block. It's not that good, huh? What's the point of doubling your energy as well? We have so many 0-cost cards in hand. So we're going to hit you with that. We might as well play it to block a little, I guess. We'll get that out there. Okay, so what do? You definitely do want a Core Surge, but I'm not going to worry about this because it's irrelevant. It's 140 damage on turn 1. We still have 4 cards to play next turn. Not worth playing the thinking ahead, I think. You do that, you do that. You're taking no damage. Throw out a Core Surge. The Core Surge is extremely important. Get those artifacts built up so we can't make you frail and do the true Wombus turns. What do you like here? This is a good setup turn. Unfortunately, we didn't get the cards we needed to make a setup happen, so still, it's pretty good. This turn is more like, you know, something like that. I think I can afford to do 2 of those, and we'll play this turn the extremely old-fashioned way. I would very much like to draw some attacks, though. Okay, we have 5 cards. Pen Nib. If you don't have to play Bullet Time, don't play Bullet Time. So starting next turn, he's going to go for the heal. That gives us a good setup turn. We can only play 1 card, though. Nothing to freak out about yet. What would you play? I would just smack him, I suppose. Alright, now is where things get real. We're going to live through this turn. But we're not going to... Well, actually, Piercing Whale is going to do a lot of good stuff for us. We should have played that first. We have to play Piercing Whale, which means we can't play that. So, get Piercing Whale out there. Should have thought of this through, perhaps, a bit more. You know what? Give me a... We haven't spent a Riddle with Holes yet? That's surprising. Bring back a Piercing Whale just in case. We're going to need to hit him harder. That's not even a question, but... Piercing Whale saves us a lot of stress, as you can see. From 33 damage down to 15. Alright, Flash of Steel. We got a few cards left to play. This time we can get away with this. We take a very little bit of damage, start rebuilding that poison. We only get 1 card this turn. And he's blocking. That's an ideal scenario. I think you hit him for 30. That seems good enough for me. Decent poison. He's doing 32 damage. No joke. It's a big turn for us. He's doing 24. We will live no matter what. Don't play self-repair. There's no point. We're taking 6 damage. No big deal. Next turn. We're going to have Pen Nib potentially. It'd be real nice to kill him. We are not going to get Pen Nib. You play it like this. We're not going to die. Admittedly, it's really, really close. But this turn, we only had to hit him for 8. How about that? Well, it was a close run. But we did 11-24, which, I mean, as of the start of this, is pretty good. There we are. I mean, we're super early. NL's Misplaced crushed us. NL's Human Sons beat me by a little bit. I can't be too mad. Let's see, you know, there's got to be like a couple hundred people on the leaderboard by now. Either way, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps it a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.